Okay, guys, it's the 22nd of October, and somebody was saying we're supposed to get snow tomorrow. I don't know. No snow yet. Rain for like 2 days straight. 2 days straight it rained, you know. But anyway, it's neither here nor there. I'm just trying to clean up my garage a little bit. I think I might have the mouse problem fixed up in the car after I don't see any fresh mouse droppings. I had to put screens in the front of the grill. And anyway, we're pretty much ready. I got this plow on. Like I say, this plow just comes on and off in just a minute. All you just lower it, you unhook that, you unhook these two chains and pull it off the ropes, and the wire just goes up onto the battery, and it goes onto this and goes into the controller on the dash. You know, and like just 5 minutes, you're hooked up and ready to go, and you take it back off again. But anyway, just trying to do some things. I was going to clean more in the garage here, but my back went out today again. And we were working on this snow blower. This thing come from the dump too. It come from the dump this spring. And all that was wrong with it was this carburetor. And the gas line were getting cracked up, so I had to put a new gas line in. I don't know if we're going to reroute it or not. It's not quite got enough sort of gravity to keep it going, but it's working. And I was going to try to clean up a little bit there, and I got to light the fire. See, this is still a mess. Still a mess, but whatever. It is what it is. And you got to light the fire. I'm going to light the fire. Maybe our boy will come out here and play a little bit again. I guess I could sit this on the wood stove while I light the fire. Or maybe I shouldn't. I don't know. I might forget it up there, eh? Oh, you know how it is when you get old, eh? You just can't remember nothing. So anyway, I'm gonna just light this fire up a little bit on this broom. Yeah, lots of junk in here. The wood stove, you know, I mean, it's all right. Keeps me warm in the winter in here, but heating with wood is not easy. Heating with wood is a hard job, you know, like it's a lot of work. And we tried it before. Hang on, let me turn this camera a little bit here so I can get this thing working right. Loosen it up a bit. Yeah, I don't know if that's any better. No, can't see nothing. Oh, bring her up, bring her up. There. How's that? Now you can see me? Now it'll fall over. Stupid thing. Yeah, this there's a concrete pad under here. It was here when we came. I guess somebody was going to build some kind of a rough garage here, and they didn't do it. And when we moved out here, I didn't want to work in a garage anymore, because it was basically, I didn't want to work in a garage because I did that all my life, and it was kind of killing me. So there was a garage back farther on there that I could have worked in, a workshop of some sort. It was it needed repair, but it was all right. And I said, I don't want to work in it no more, you know. And then it got you know, turned to the winter. But I got it friendly with a guy who was across the street. There was a can-op over there, and it got expropriated by the government for the highway, and it got torn down. But before that, I got friendly with Kenny, and I was giving him a hand there and stuff, you know, doing things, and he let me use his place a little bit. So I wasn't too worried about it. But then they tore it all down, and I had no place to work. Oh, my fire here. Oh, hang on. Gotta close the door because the smoke's starting to come in. Close her up a little bit. I don't like smoke. But anyway, they tore that garage down, and so I had no place to do anything. So I set up a tent here. just one of those yellow tents we bought. And in the wintertime, if you're not out there taking the snow off the thing all the time, the darn thing falls down on you. So it was a real pain to get behind. It was right here in this area. So I got found a whole bunch of pallets, hardwood pallets that somebody tore apart. As you can see on the roof, they're hardwood pallets. Wood. I used whatever I could. And this was in COVID. And I built a greenhouse in COVID, and I built this in COVID, and it's pretty big. It's pretty good size. I can get the truck in here. I could get the van in here with the plow on it with junk in the front. So it's sufficient. And you don't want to be working outside in this. Like it's not bad today. You can, but that's rains for 2 days. You can't do nothing outside either. Not very good, but anyway, it is what it is. And in the tent, you get all kinds of critters and spiders and bugs, but that's the way it is. Anyway, I'm back in here. Got to work on that thing, and as I say, like there's my book. Things to do did yesterday, things to do today, and maybe things to do tomorrow. So I got computer and stuff and stereo stuff all hooked up in here. I gotta maybe play some tunes, and I don't know, make video, and I gotta move the bus, I guess. I've been talking about this for a number of days, haven't done it yet. So anyway, I'll see if I can get something playing here. We got a very slow connection here because we're out in the garage and the Wi-Fi don't reach very good, so that'll take a while. But yeah, it is what it is, guys. And I've been, like I say, I've been following that Christmas list for a while, and he's good. He's doing the same thing that other people, like governments and that, I don't think they want that done, because it's it's bringing people, it's giving people on the street and in countries a voice, and shows what's going on. And I guess they don't like it because he was over in that other country, I forget which one it was, and he was there for a little while, and then he got arrested, and it appeared the Canadian consulate may have flagged him, because when he went in to talk to them, all of a sudden they're at the door. So anyway, it's we have to try to make this world a better place. I know it's not going to get any better, because the fact is, right now Satan is running this world. He's the god of this world, and you can't throw him. None of us can throw him off his throne. He's put in there by God. He's allowed there by God, and he makes the rules. He makes the laws. Excuse me. And every country in this world has rules and laws and strange taxation and control, and just if it was left up just to the people, Afghanistan, they can buy guns right on the street, no problem at all. Just it's sort of open. And the people are very friendly in those countries, according to what I'm seeing. Chris goes into all these places, interviews the people, and it's great. Most places are all fantastic. There are some places. Yes, there's murders going on, and he did the thing about murder capital of Canada, like Thunder Bay. He was in here and he interviewed some people, and on the streets, and looked at some bad areas and bad places. But he does a good job, does a wonderful job. And there's no doubt that governments don't like that kind of stuff, because anytime you're getting people together, like he said, they charged him with sedition. Like sedition is like trying to bring a country down, break a country down, and he's not really trying to do that. But the fact is, if you are gangs and people together. You know, like most of these gangs are mostly just fighting government for, for freedom and stuff like that. And in Canada, you know what do? We protest. We don't have any guns. Basically, they did just sort of take them all away. You can get hunting rifles and stuff like that. You can get permits for handguns and stuff, but it's so hard to do, and so few people do it. And when the gun registration came in, so many people just gave up. I did too. I don't really want to kill anything anymore. I didn't really enjoy it in the first place. It was just something that everybody did. It's like everybody drank before too, and everybody smoked. But I don't do it anymore. So, but yeah, if you're bringing people to awareness and you're going around, like he's going to every country in the world, and right at this moment, I guess this is the 22nd of October, he's out. I guess he's was in Alberta, should be in BC right soon, doing a tour, and then he's going to drive back across the country. I'd like to meet the guy for a few minutes. But anyway, is there a fire burning? I don't know. Oh, she's smoking in there. She's smoking in there. Let her smoke. Let her smoke. It's not that cold out today. So, I don't know. I guess I'll kind of upload this video. And I guess, I really like to see what Chris is doing today. I got to watch him a little bit more. He does some fantastic things, and some of his videos a little bit boring or a little bit long in different ways, but at least he's showing it. At least he's showing things that nobody else in this world is showing. And we're doing kind of the same thing. I got involved with many different groups. I got in trouble in the past for being like almost a leader of a group, trying to fight against the unconstitutional collection of income tax, which I believe it still is, but not doing it anymore. Who cares? Let them have it. Government makes the laws. Now, if you think you have a constitution or a charter of rights or anything like that you can stand on firmly and say this is the rule, I'm sorry to inform you that laws are written by man. And as it says in Scripture, he said, man's laws are feeble things. God's laws are solid. So do the right thing, guys. Just do the right thing. Be friendly. And they try to put us at loggerheads. They try to put us at, make us so we fight against each other. They're loading the country up here right now with people from other countries. And those people are nice. I'm finding them all friendly, but they're taking every job out there. And, and the economy's, I don't know, doesn't feel good. Everything's so bloody expensive. It's getting higher and higher every day. So, do what you can, guys. We plant gardens. Our gardens are out now. I got greenhouses. I built a greenhouse, 2 greenhouses, one in COVID and one after COVID. Both big greenhouses. I added on to a shed, another little bit of a greenhouse. You do things all the time. I mean, this car garage tent was built in COVID. But if you do something every day to make your life better or make somebody else's life better and be friendly and kind and share what you got, because we don't take nothing with us. We can't take a darn thing with us, nothing. And people all think, people live like there's no tomorrow. Well, that's good in a way, but we could die any minute. Heart can stop, breath can stop, choke on something, any second that can happen, and you ain't taking nothing with you. Neither am I. So I got so much stuff, I've collected stuff for it's for security purposes and to save, to help. I collect all kinds of stuff. I got antifreezes, I got oils, I got, you know, I've collected stuff. You know, I see it, I just can't leave it there because you know what? I gotta change oil. I need all this stuff, you know, and the majority of all this stuff, like look, I gotta move all this stuff, antifreezes and you know, there's all kinds of stuff that are in here. They're brand new gallons of antifreeze back there, brand new stuff. How can I pass it? You can't pass it, but then it gets really problem to store it and still live, you know, like so. All in all, I'm going to cut this loose right now and get on with my day, finish my list, finish some of the stuff I have to do, and I guess that's it. You guys have a nice day. I'm going to put a link just in the description down there to one of Chris's videos that I find good. So just go in the description and click on his video. Give him like, subscribe. That's what he's working for. He's doing a lot of work. I don't know what he's done in the past for a living. I'm not sure. Can't find out. Maybe he'll tell me sometime. But anyway, take it easy, guys. Have a nice day.